Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday, and we're here. I don't know. We're going to look at some video games. I thought it might be fun. Fun's not the word. I thought it might be appropriate to watch this Marvel Rivals. Whoa. Marvel Wobble. Bobble Wobble. I thought it might be appropriate to watch this Marvel Wobble trailer. They just announced this thing. We were talking about it on the podcast yesterday. It's the NetEase game that had kind of leaked out. It was some kind of Overwatch with Marvel characters. Seems to be the thing. I saw about 2 seconds of this trailer. Thought, let's stop it and let me fire it up here. Let me fire it up here. Let's see. Okay, we need to undo that, and then we can do that, and there we go. Let's watch this. Let's see this. Let's see what's up with this.
Oh.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Pick your hero. Get ready. Go!
By the Vishanti, Strange is here. I'm halting.
Okay, yeah. This looks exactly like what you think it would look like, I suppose, right? Hearing that, like, hey, we're gonna make a Marvel Overwatch, like, yeah, that's pretty much.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
I think some of the leaks had said it would be first person, which it's not. So,
I'm everywhere.
but which makes sense. I mean, you're doing a Marvel game. It's not shooting, you know. When it was described as a first-person shooter with Marvel stuff, I was like, that seems like a terrible idea. Team up activated. All right.
Maximum pulse.
It's spider time!
By the eye of Agamotto.
I am ready to put on a show. Charge!
Is Luna Snow someone? I mean, they're not making original characters for this, right?
You're the winner! Next team!
Wait, was that anime Galactus? What? The fuck was that? Am I high? Always be clothing on the Discord says Luna Snow is from a Marvel mobile game, apparently. All right. Is that a?
Next team!
Sure, dude. NetEase. Oh, that's Galacta. Galactus' daughter from an alternate universe. Sure. Yes. Why wouldn't? Yes, of course. I'm all for it. Making Galactus a pretty lady. Or daughter, whatever. That makes a ton of sense in some... With where we're at, with where the culture is at. Let's make Galactus a hot lady. Yeah, man. Fucking go for it. Sure, but I'm the guy who also felt, man, they should make Scorpion a pretty lady. And they sort of, in Mortal Kombat 1, there's a certain part in the story where you kind of get what you want. But I don't, like, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that game. Is that it? I don't mean that in a. I mean that in a good way. Like it looks like they are making the thing that, like, when you can describe that in a sentence of, yeah, we're doing a Marvel Overwatch game. Like, yeah, yep, you certainly are. You absolutely are doing that. Yes. Um, I don't. Okay, sure. They should do that. I suppose. I don't know. Like some folks will be super into that. Enough people to keep it running for years to come. That's a roll of the dice, right? I mean, who knows? Who knows these days with these like presumably free to play, because it's NetEase, multiplayer focused things, and I'm sure that Marvel characters are like, you can skin them up. You want to buy some skins, man. Marvel especially now that they have like applied the multiverse yet again. Not that recently is the kind of the first time they're doing it, but there's never been a better time to get an alternate look for your favorite Marvel superhero. It's not just, what if you could be the Gray Hulk? Now it's like, I don't know. Ask me anything about Iron Man. And at least with it, hey, yeah, you make it third person, you can see your own skins. You can see the skins that you have purchased as well as the people around you. So, that's better than Overwatch, I guess. Put that on the box that won't exist. It's better than Overwatch. Yeah, I think back to Marvel Heroes when there was all sorts of skins for all the characters. Yeah, it was like 70 costumes for Iron Man. Like Captain America had a ton. I had whatever the gray, like grayish looking Captain America. It's a different name, right? Is it War Man? The fuck is Captain America? Like he's in one of the fighting games. They do that version of Captain America, and they give it a different War. Is it War Machine? No, War Machine's isn't War Machine Iron Man, but with like gray armor. It's just like, we made a gray version of a U.S. agent. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Sure, man. Overwatch was and by some metrics probably still is rather popular. So the idea of making more games in that vein, it was certainly not the first. It won't be the last. So yeah, like that makes a ton of sense, especially right now when Overwatch feels like it's been beaten up pretty bad. It feels like everyone's kind of dogpiling on Overwatch and all that, like, though obviously it going to Game Pass probably, well, it being free to play, but you getting whatever. Well, no, I guess that was the thing, right? They're like, if you have Game Pass, you'll get all the Overwatch stuff. And now they're just like, what if we just gave everybody the Overwatch stuff? I was looking into Diablo 4, speaking of Game Pass games from Blizzard, and there's a page on like the Xbox blog or whatever, the Xbox Wire, where they're like, Diablo 4 is coming to Game Pass. Here's what you need to do to get ready. And they had to make a full-on image that was like, okay, launch the Xbox app. It's like way more convoluted than I thought it would be. They will have you launch the Xbox app. You will hit the install button on Diablo 4. That will pop up a thing that says, dog, you got to install the Battle.net client. And then it will, if you already have it installed, it will skip that step from what they say. But like, you will have to install the Battle.net client to play the Game Pass version of Diablo 4. Which strikes me as weird. Only because they've already coded a way on consoles and on the Steam version of the game for Diablo 4 to exist with just account linking, with like, oh, we're going to link your Battle.net account to your Xbox Live account because because it is a cross-platform game. That's what we're using to match people and do all this stuff. You need to have a Battle.net account for all of that. And so they do that on every platform, but obviously you don't install the Battle.net client anywhere else. obviously not on consoles, but even in the Steam version of the game, it does not have you install the client. So it just struck me as like a very clunky looking thing to see that for this like Game Pass specific version of Diablo 4 that they did not like just port over the stuff, the account linking stuff they've already done for like the Xbox version of the game or whatever else, to just kind of make it work that way. It just seems really weird. But I guess that maybe they just don't want to make yet another version of the Diablo 4 client that has to like tie into your but it should be able to just tie in your Xbox login to your Battle.net account, and I would think it would just be able to do that without having you install the client. But I don't know, that seems funky. But at the end of the day, whatever. I reinstalled the EA client. I forget why. But I had to reinstall it for some reason, and it hasn't done the thing. I uninstalled it because it was popping up once a week or two. I would just come back to my computer and find that the EA app was fully launched and open on my desktop. And I was like, don't do that. I definitely don't want that. And so I would close it and go on my way, and then it would happen again. And yeah, it's like it seems like the general consensus is that it is Game Pass, because Game Pass will give you access to some tier of EA game, even if you don't have any of those EA games installed, because I don't. It will kind of do that. Or it is there's a background service that is always running when you install the EA client that handles updates for it, and maybe it just launches after an update, which is disgusting also. And if you go in and force quit that service, if you go in and stop the service, like every time you launch the EA app, it's just like, we can't, you got to start the service. We don't know. It will not like manually start and stop the service when the client launches, and like it sucks. It sucks. We were talking yesterday about all the kernel level anti-cheat and everything. There's so much shit that comes with this stuff. Obviously, an EA run background service is maybe not quite as dangerous as some of the other stuff we were talking about yesterday, but it's fucking all bad. It's all bad. And that's why we need to stop playing games on PCs. PCs are for spreadsheets. I did a spreadsheet the other day. I had to total up some business expenses, and then I had to get a total number. I had to like total up all the expenses so I knew what the actual number was. And I was like, I don't remember any of this formula stuff, how to like create a sum of like, show me the sum of column B. And as I was staring at it, I realized that the right side of the window was like Google's fucking AI thing. And it was like, hey man, do you want to talk about this spreadsheet? And at the time, when I opened it, I was like, well, why would I ever do that? And then I thought, And so I asked the computer, I said, hey, give me a total of column B. And it said, okay, here. And it gave it to me. And I was like, yeah, math. Do math for me, computer. That's what I want you to do. Don't fucking book plane tickets. Don't. Hey man, do you need no. Add shit up. You're a computer. Add shit up and then shut the fuck up. But to its credit, it returned a number. Is it the right number? I don't know. It also said, here's the formula you could use if you wanted to just insert this into the sheet yourself. I was like, oh yeah, okay. And so AI is really fantastic. No, it was one of the first times that anything that they are billing as AI was actually like handy. That I was actually like, oh, this was actually a time saver. Doing this actually was much easier than me going and Googling how do I write a fucking thing that's gonna do a sum of this column, and you know, and actually learning something. So thanks for preventing me from remembering or relearning how to use spreadsheets properly. Soon we won't know anything at all. I mean, that's the kind of I think the crux of a lot of things about computers is this idea that like a lot of people just came up with tablets and phones, and if you talk to them about a C drive, or you talk to them about hey man, you need to fucking copy this from this folder to this folder, they're going to be like, what the fuck is a folder? Like Andrew Dice Clay, what the fuck is resolution? You know, it's just going to be that. That's probably not good. I don't know. Computers break, right? That's at the end of the day, like the thing that keeps me closer to on my toes than some others is basically that very idea of, yeah, all this shit's gonna break, and then what? Speaking of broken, here's Dragon's Dogma 2. Okay, we'll turn this back on. I'm gonna go in and turn off the HDR. I did that video before the game was out, and I don't know if like these colors look like slightly washed out to me. Tone mapping is not a science, right? It's an art, and so you know, something about the idea of just like having it be this like automated thing. Automatically changes when starting up the game or editing options according to setup compatibility and system settings. What the fuck? What? Automatically changes when starting up the game or editing options according to setup compatibility and system settings. Okay, so setup compatibility means it's yes, this screen is compatible with HDR. System settings means system settings, I guess it's turned on. So I guess I would have to turn it off at the fuck it. Looks good enough. Actually, this doesn't look bad. Now that I'm like eyeballing it from screen to screen, this is you're seeing pretty much what I'm seeing. So I am curious about this. You know, the next set of capture cards that are out there. They don't sound great.
To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge.
All right, this guy knows where we're going.
General destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Oh.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our...
Right. Last time I played, we were running to do a quest, and then there was this guy. Also, my lady is not wearing pants. I found better armor, and it just when I put it on, she wasn't wearing pants. And I was like, well, the numbers are higher, so I have to wear this. But now so just know that, I guess. Oh, that. Creeble on this fucker for a little bit. I just don't have the stamina to really Creeble the way I want. Okay, we gotta get off. Oh, so tired. I'm fine. I'm sleepy. Oh, you're dead. Again. I'm probably due to summon some new pawns.
Who stumbled? Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast, and our quarry shall fall.
Okay. We gotta get up there so we can cut this fucker on his head. He wakes up and goes, wait, hey! These fuckers are cutting on my head! It's not cool! See, if you're not Creebling, if you're just standing, you can do this without it costing you any stamina. I mean, obviously, you will not stick to the surface the way you want, but, I like how messy the battles get in this game where, you know, my guy's shooting off fire and like the fire doesn't hurt me, but it sure as shit does obscure my view.
Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Just gonna cut this dude on his face. This fucking guy's on fire, man. Just a little extra for you.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Okay. Bones.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
All right, let's just get back to following this dude.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I feel like no one has seen a ladder in the last like 20 minutes.
You there? Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my...
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's...
Oh, yeah? What's up with these guys? What are they, Hi! Cool village you got. Oh, oh. Okay.
Eyes follow us wherever we go here. 'Tis enough to make one jumpy.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
That what I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
Maybe it's time to think about some different pawns.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Level 14. Level 13, but
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
yeah, it's you. What do you? Let's spend a little RC. On an archer, I
I'm
guess.
attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
10,000 G if I defeat a Cyclops. That sounds cool. See, like, yeah, these pawns I had were Capcom's pawns. So I'm not going to give them any gifts because no human's ever going to see them. But I will give you a thumbs up.
Of a marksman, my bow is ever at your service.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Okay. Oh, do I have to? That's okay. So I have to. Oh boy. I didn't realize that was something that came out of my funds if I wanted to set that as a reward. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. But I'm not going to spend 10,000 on it. $5,000. I'll put 5,000 into it. Yeah, even that seems like too much. I got swords to buy and shit. I gotta. Oh, this system of setting this could be better. We're all just pawns in the rift, if you ask me.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village?
Lady, I walked in like 2 minutes ago, and this is the first place I've been.
You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
This.
I'll have to remember this place.
Well, don't mind if I do. So is this an inn in like a, hey, can I stay here sort of sense? Or are we just like chilling? We just standing around? Can I walk over to this bed? I guess not. There's no counter. There's no... Let's get some dried meat. Everyone's heard of this pantsless lady. This guy was just talking about how he was...
This is the inn.
Oh, okay. Like his like idle banter was like, I've got to remember this place. Like he'd never been here before, so I did not think that he would...
Free in this world.
I did not think that he would be the guy. Oh, I got a seeker token. Now, fairy stones, if I remember right, this is the first one I've gotten in this game. They don't, when you use it, it doesn't disappear, right? Like when you have one, you keep it, right? It does disappear? Okay. Ugh. Okay. Um, I guess I haven't leveled up my vocation lately, so I don't have a lot of other options. I don't really, it's this stuff, I don't really need it. But I do have room for one more skill, so. Uses an explosive blast to withdraw. That seems neat, but I just, stealth hasn't really been a thing much yet. Powder charge was in the previous game, right? I remember doing something like this and then just never having it go right. But well, fuck it, I've got room on my wheel for it, so why not? And there's nothing for my main dude either. Okay.
Do stop by again. Work done graciously is work done poorly.
You gonna... Stupid ass. Okay.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned?
You got a plant going through your...
How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
Oh, well, this sounds great and totally normal and not a setup at all. Great. Thank you. I'll go up yon hill. Hi. Is this yon hill? Oh, okay. Hey, your place is fucked up. I don't know, you know.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most.
Flawed. This guy's name is Flawed.
I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village.
That's like if this dude's name was Claude, but you thought he sucked. You'd be like, yeah, whatever, Flawed. And he'd be like, oh.
If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their... Of course, you are no exception, which is to say, you have my approval as the thief maester.
Okay.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of... Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont. And you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters.
Ah, centrist.
Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique.
Cool.
Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
This seems like a setup. There. Use it to learn Blades of the Pyre, the Arisen's main pawn. Will also receive the same effect. Is this going to be like a cool move, or is it like garbage and it's a hilarious?
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching.
Okay.
An important milestone in mastering any vocation.
I mean, I guess he's the thief guy, so there's always a chance that this is just legit. But let's go swap it in. Yeah, that's right. Break it up. So it's still just like, hey man, there is an icon on the map. Wait, no, we'll go back down. I feel like there's a situation where like everyone in this town is just gonna fucking like I'm gonna.
My heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Thank you.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, it isn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz.
All right, cuz.
Not mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still...
You can't call me cuz and then be like,
give you a bit of advice.
nah.
If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean?
Well,
I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
oh, is she the lady that was followed? Because there's another quest. Someone in chat just said, and I'm wondering, because there's a quest you get that is like, hey, someone is following you. Figure out what the hell's going on. Is she the person that is following me? This one, contend with your pursuer. I guess not, because this quest is still here. I thought maybe she followed you all over the place. Do I need to worry about this guy sitting down? You got hepatitis P. All right.
Fine place to collect my tools.
Try doing to...
This is the inn. We've room to spare, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Nothing is free in this world. You're right, bud. Brings the daggers together to ignite. Good. Great. Are people fucking with me? Like, people are saying no, it's good. But like, what?
Do stop by again.
All right, we'll have it equipped and.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Fine place to collect my.
This calls for a curative.
I mean, there's another skill you can use to ignite your blades without setting yourself on fire. Like, all right. So, okay. So the village is still just kind of lit up generically. This area here. I should be able to creeble through windows.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Is there no... Okay, no, there's a door. I was like, is there no door in here?
Whatever could you want from me?
Just your dried meat. What do you got over here? Pleasure doing business with you. You ripened raspberry.
It's strangely quiet hereabouts.
Well.
Where are our foes lurking?
All right, we got a ladder down.
Over a horde of enemies any day.
We got a nice waterfall. So I'm running that mod. I'm running that mod that enables the, I guess, whatever the part of the DLSS 3 implementation exists in this version of the game. And it has helped with the frame rate, seemingly. Oh, someone asked, are we going to play with the Atari 400 Mini today? Probably not, because I can't get a USB drive to work with it. And so I don't know if it needs a firmware update, because it's not out yet. So like their website has not fully launched. Like the page that is supposed to have firmware on it doesn't exist yet. And I'm wondering if maybe a firmware update will fix the issue, and once that's done, maybe we'll do something cool with it. I hate boxes. Physics. Was this Half-Life 2? Ah, this one's going to be extra salubrious. I don't know why I'm taking this area this slowly. Something of this is just something insidious about what we're doing here. Oh, was that like a shortcut ladder? Yeah. Okay. You guys coming or what? Losers. Now, see, I just do a nice little nifty wall run. Those fuckers jump. Well, let's keep thinking about that treasure chest. As I go over here. I should probably save, huh? I thought that I thought that all of that tilting. I thought that all of this sort of stuff would be way jankier and way harder to do. When I first looked at it, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be broken." But you know what? That worked pretty well. Hi.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot.
Your obstacle course is not that great, dog. Like, it's not, this isn't...
That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the
This guy
Risen,
sounds like he is putting on a very fake voice. This performance sounds very phony to me in a way that is very weird.
we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask?
Well, okay, you're...
For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial, so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy methinks he needs something to remind him of. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
The old Pilferer's Handbook. We'll use it to learn Formless Feint. All right. Is that going to be like a smoke dash?
I've a mind to sing. Thank you, sir.
That's right, keep clapping.
This bodes ill.
Don't it?
You're the one, then? Fie. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
Well, I'll take this beast steak and be on my way then.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
A mug of ale is just...
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
Well, yeah, fine. Jesus. Oh, here's some more stuff. An aged tide swimmer. Where'd that rat go? Is any of this stuff that I'm getting better than, Ooh, yeah, okay. Some pelt flayers. Can't wear that. That's worse than the... than this. That's worse than this in so many ways. Stupid pants. Take this cape off, let them know. Alright. That looks like that's everything in here. Hey.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
You got anything else you want to say?
Well met, sir.
That's right. Was that door there before and I just didn't see it? Or... How did I miss that? Oh, well, whatever.
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah. Figures that would have been locked. All right, you guys. We did some stuff. Let's rest it in until morning, and then let's get out of here. What do you say? Hey, there's more stuff. Oh, whoa, stop. Just pick up the thing, man. All right.
This is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
So true. Let's... Evade all manner of attacks from hostile targets. Consumes stamina while active. So is that the thing that, like, Blades of the Pyre is the hilarious joke thing that you're like, no, if you left with that, then you're a dope. But this is the real deal. It's a very different thing, though.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Cool, great. I'm glad you learned a lot. I didn't do much to this guy, to my main pawn. I didn't do much designing even to my main character.
In another world, a bold and mighty warrior was the pillar of our path.
The thing I did to old Zangief here is I made him lean back. I made his posture fucking super weird.
Ready to forge on?
So you see he's just like walking around like a real fucking nutcase. All right. So let's see here. What do we want to do quest-wise? I guess we should talk to Captain Brant. I guess we should talk to Captain Brant. Because we've got a couple of things to show to him now from some of these quests, so
How might I be of service?
let's get out of here.
My bed calls.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
Different masters favor different pawns.
one whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Beastrons? That's fascinating. Hi. You just, don't mind
I
if
am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Hello, main pawn. Nice to know you.
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
I suppose 'tis too much to ask that we pass through unmolested.
Oh, you know.
Have my support.
I guess none of you guys know the way back, huh? I guess you're not gonna be like,
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for
I know the way.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Remember this fucking thing? Yeah, we murdered that. There's an option for or one of the things I don't know if it's like a deluxe edition thing or what, but I don't know if replace in-game sound effects with add-on sound effects. And so there's add-on sound effects that are like I think it's maybe some of the music and some of the sound effects from the original game. But I wonder if I just want to make them say I want them to talk about human bones that move on their own.
Sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
This is the pawn's favorite topic is we're all different stuff, huh?
Our skills.
Wow.
Jack of all trades is a master of none. What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look.
We're gonna take a closer look at something.
A cyclops. Where its hulking might.
I doubt ice will be of any use against
Oh, my dash did not.
Seems we've worn out our foe. We'll not find a better moment.
Stand up. Get up.
Bring it crashing down. Care to assist?
Okay, let's try this. How fast does it burn stamina? And am I truly... Huh.
Feast your eyes on this.
Huh. Stamina doesn't take long to recharge either.
The product of needlessness.
Confirm, you are not alone.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
What the f... How did you end up fucking down there, dude?
A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
I don't much fancy fighting in this beast's shadow. What say we knock it back?
This battle will demand all our strength.
Yeah, Formless Feint seems fucking crazy. Because it's not a huge stamina drain.
Well said. On my way.
And I am basically invincible. So that's why I'm using these basic attacks, because they don't drain any additional stamina. And that's why I'm not Creeblin, because Creeblin really drains stamina. It's hard to Creeble for long at all.
Strike hard enough. We might not have to resist the fight.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Well, I don't think I can rescue Tia from down there. I don't know that I can get down there. But we completed Tia's pawn quest, so... You can die with some dignity down there, I suppose.
As broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Nah. Oh, I guess we don't have a... There was a bridge here, wasn't there? Well... Oh, that didn't work out the way I thought it would. And we didn't save first either, so good. 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 That's what I get for caring about a pawn. You know I ain't never loved no pawn. I love my bottom pawn. That's it. The slide didn't work out the way I'd hoped. Okay, good. Thank you. Also, hey, cool. This is convenient. This works out great for everybody.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
We win. But this road, was there a bridge here?
But hold a moment.
That got broken in the process?
Thinks I espy a way through.
I guess I can go. We can probably go around.
At once, Master.
I think that this is one of the things with this game that I find a little frustrating is just like, and I'm carrying a fair amount of stuff, which I think probably enhances the stamina burn or causes more stamina burn. Ensnare is so much fun. These stupid fucking birds. Oh, I don't want to leave you hanging. Come on, no. Do the... Oh.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Hi.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
It's a weird thing for someone to just like tell me
It might be of use.
when I run into you on the road, but good to know.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here.
Oh, so if your pawn dies, if a non-main pawn dies, all their inventory that you give them goes into your stash. I thought I was worried that I was like sending them away with my stuff, and so I've been afraid to put inventory on them. But someone is saying if I just put all my stuff on a hired pawn and then throw them in the river so that they die, that will put everything in storage. That's great. That's great. We are of differing vocations. Now that you mention it, that is true.
Own our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Follow me, if you would.
But yeah, the stamina on the running, that when I got into modding Dragon's Dogma 1, stamina on running, you know, like getting rid of some of the stamina drain on those sorts of situations was one of the things I was interested in.
On my way. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Steel yourself. You're made of
I want to rope these fuckers out of the air. It just doesn't all. It's. There we go. See, it may just be a distance thing. But it is very fun to do. Oh, Jesus. Hey, you guys, check this. Are you seeing? Oh, no. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay, all right. Are you throwing stuff at my guys? Or well, fuck you either way. We're not down.
We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy.
Wait for this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Fight fast and true, and our quarries will fall.
These fights feel like in some ways the follow-up to Phantasy Star Online boss fights that I always wanted, you know? Sometimes you're fighting that dragon and you knock it down for a while and you get to just like pounce on them and really fuck them up. And this has that.
This should be of use.
It's kind of the other thing is if you know, you can always mod the game and creeble forever, I suppose. It's like that, huh?
We're still in the fight. All this ruckus. All this worry is giving me an
This won't do.
Someone's asking for a drubbing.
Someone is asking for a drubbin.
What am I supposed to do about it?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
It's a very heady concept. Yeah, I was hoping I could creeble on that bird and it would fly away with me or something.
I
But,
heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly.
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
How are we to get through this door?
I don't know. We still don't know anything about this door, but we're going to keep talking about it every time we run past it. Yeah, this situation where there's kind of no fight here, there's no real action here, but like there's still a stamina drain on the run. Like that's stuff that's like, you know, frustrating, right?
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
What to do?
What the fuck? What the fuck? I like that no one was attacking it until I showed up. Like it was not an encounter yet. Someone's out here kiting Cyclopses into the town. The server's fucked, man. Formless Feint seems crazy. Formless Feint seems really, I'm gonna say maybe overpowered. You know, it prevents me from using some of my better attacks. Because, you know, you want to conserve, you want to save all your stamina for the ability. But like, okay, I'm going to stand here for a few seconds. That stamina is going to reach, oh, wait. And then I'll hit it again as soon as this guy is a threat again, I guess. Ugh. Stab you in your fucking head some more. This, yeah, the idea of like having a fight in town where the frame rate is already fucking super fucked is really crazy. Ah, rugged bone. I'm looking for a thuggish and or ruggish bone, if you know where I can get one.
Would you mind coming over here?
Who's calling me? I got the shit I got to do. We'll talk later.
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
At last. 'Tis a good thing we waited.
Understood.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Okay,
A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Kendrick's been busy lately. I don't know. Talk to Kendrick. He's liable to fucking... The hand is not so gracious these days.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's
I
actions
should remake my main
on the mind
pawn
of her own son.
and name it Kendrick. Because it's going to be the best of the 3 pawns.
'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited...
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to... Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, Your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If Your Majesty is certain that the two are one... but of course. I surmise a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the furthermore. 'Twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen.
I could have had this conversation from across the table, which is probably their intent, but,
A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Deeza. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
what did I just get? Dragon's Gaze. Wakestone shards will be displayed on your map. Bear in mind, the number and location of shards that can be found will change over time. Okay. Does that matter? I don't... Do I just use it to... Well, all right. I should go deposit all my garbage into storage.
This isn't much to go on.
Oh, which way is that? It's here.
There's a ladder here.
Oh.
Perhaps new discoveries await.
Also, I don't know if you've been playing this and you noticed this or not, but everyone greets you from outside the building. Like that guy said, "Well met," from like here all the way through the door. And this is not the only building where that happens.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads. Just
Okay, we deposit this Wakestone shard. I don't know. Keep that jail key on us. All right, we'll sell that stuff. You can keep that camping kit on you.
bite the hour.
What's this make? Okay. So did that put those... Yeah. I'm carrying too much stuff. Hmm. Like, I assume all this stuff is eventually, like, a lot of it's going to go bad. Like, a lot of it will dry out or... But maybe I should, like... Yeah, should I combine all of it? But I'm still, like, average... Well, I guess I'll get rid of... I'll get rid of the things I'm not using here. That'll help. I'll get rid of that. We'll sell some of this garbage. And that'll get me under half encumber. Well, I guess I'm already under half, but like it'll get us into level 2 encumbrance.
You know where to find me. This inspires naught but misgivings. Here's a welcome sight. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Okay. I guess these are... Oh, these... Okay, no, these are things I do not have equipped. It doesn't... Okay. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of these. We will get rid of that because we can't wear it. Can I enhance any of my stuff? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we're going to try to keep these on as long as we can. Wait, did we not sell those pants?
Check the price.
Yeah.
Remember, misers die early deaths.
You're not using arrows. I can't... the thief doesn't appear to be able to equip a bow. As far as I can tell. And that was... Okay, anything on... We need some greenish slime. Any armor that would be good? Yeah, I mean, that'd be better. But this... Man. I want to play dress up with my character. Like, this is a better piece of armor, but I don't like the way it looks. Damn it. Let's get one of those. That'll work.
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
The Goblin's lair. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace.
I already went and did
to know
this.
someone taught them a lesson.
I did it. I did that. I killed the goblins. I guess I did just get a better weapon, so maybe this is pointless. But is there anything for my dude that would be better? I guess I already bought the best thing here, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, good. Now what? The masquerade. I don't have formal... Yeah, I don't know. Did I get the weapons and give it to the vocation man? I did not. I gave... I gave him a sword, but not whatever the other thing I need is. The great staff or something. So yeah, I guess I have not completed that. An archistaff. Which I haven't found anything that has completed that part of the quest, so... Okay. But we need to figure out what we're going to do here. We can go all the way down here. That might be fun. It's a long... It's long. But yeah, like this like go to the masquerade thing and dress up thing, I'm not immediately drawn to it. We need to find a place with books for this one. My understanding is that completing this is how you unlock the there's a vocation you unlock with doing some of that stuff. But the next like main quest thing seems to be going to this masquerade, I guess. Is it going to direct me to a place where I can buy the appropriate clothing to wear, or no?
Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
Our soldiers need better training.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Like, I assume I'm going to get to this point and it's going to be like, you can't come in here.
I regret to inform
Yeah.
you
Oh.
that there is no
Oh.
masquerade scheduled for today.
I guess that's also a thing, huh?
Here I might reflect on my affairs in peace.
On me to bear what younger shoulders come.
This place is very... I only pray my watch finishes without him.
Ah, nothing like a nice courtly tunic and breeches. But if there's no masquerade planned for today, then I guess it's pointless to even be here.
Got to focus. I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Such piety's blessing.
Hmm.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. It is no easy thing making a wish.
Okay, well, how about instead, maybe we could find whatever this is, but this doesn't even have a marker. I assume it's just like someone in town somewhere.
It is good to be reunited.
I mean, I guess could I just sit on this bench until the next night and see if there's a masquerade ball? Maybe that's the thing to do.
I'm unsure how best to proceed. I'm unsure how best.
Let's equip the clothes, I guess. Courtly tunic. This don't look like no nighttime to me.
So tired. I'd kill just about anyone at last. I swear my back once meager wages like these won't fill me. Is it a bit early for rest yet? Back to it. Suppose one noble heart.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen.
I wish I could attend these occasions every eve.
Oh God, everyone shut up. Excuse me, is Lady Sovereign here? Is she going to perform her hit song, Random?
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Surely 'twasn't my affairs of which they whispered. Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
Hey,
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Agreed.
No.
We who are gathered here are...
I find dressing for these occasions all...
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
Well, you're fun.
These masks are naught but a hindrance.
What I can do for you?
Yeah, what, hey.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
This is quite a party you're having.
Silence cultivates wisdom. Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with... Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
Why aren't people having a bunch of freaky, weird masquerade ball sex? Isn't that the whole point? What are we doing?
To be said, peace and quiet. One last push, and I'll be done for the day. The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last appeared.
What are we doing? Okay.
Another ale can't make...
Have I talked to everyone of note in here?
Is there aught you require?
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Okay, we went in these rooms.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm...
How might I be of assistance?
I fear I've not useful...
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
That's a guard. This is the way out. What? Well, at least there's music playing now.
Quick stretch to wake myself up.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like.
In here.
Okay.
Open up!
We found the orgy rooms.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm?
I'm the king
The
and
face of someone
stuff.
in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Yeah. I guess so. We're gonna watch people get it on.
Then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check.
Well, it is drunken revelry. I mean,
Celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
oh shit.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Now then, where were we? Drunken revelry.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
Okay.
As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures.
You're gonna have to elaborate.
You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
To please various tastes. All right, yeah. Services are those on the third floor, not available to new visitors. Oh, if I get the platinum card, then I can go. All right, I guess I should bounce, huh? Anything worth stealing in here or what? Oh, hi. Ah, stairs. Nothing, just...
Is this where you've been all this time?
Hey, look.
'Tis rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Shut your fucking trap. Alright, let's put the good stuff back on, now that we're done fucking around. Now we're ready to party.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Hey, fuck you! How about that? What are you? Go live inside your rock, guys. I'm out here doing real people shit. Pawns fucking mouthing off at me. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Now I got all turned around. I wasn't sure where I was anymore. All right. Let's go talk to Brant and see what's up.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Yeah.
After you.
I love a nice ladder. Thanks for pointing them out. Wait. It's very easy to get turned around in town. Or really anywhere, you know, just because of the way the game handles navigation and stuff. Dog is crazy. I was at the thing. Oh, sorry.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's...
I can tell you the rumors about Allard, but you're not going to like them.
I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, that alone is reason to suspect a connect. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... Well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate the...
All right.
False sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together.
Stop saying it out loud, Catman.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Do not forget that we work to serve the city.
All right, an unsettling encounter. Search the minister's chambers. Let's go.
Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may. Over here, if you please.
I like this system of navigation because it just feels very natural. It's very different than most other games, you know. Like navigation in this game is like
just yonder looks to
inconvenient
be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Deliberately so,
I say,
you know.
Collect as much as we can carry.
But having the pawns be able to guide you and stuff, it just feels more real, and that's kind of cool.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare
Even
all
if
right without you.
I don't know, like we spend so much time in games trying to get the bullshit out of the way so we can get to whatever the thing is. But maybe we just need more bullshit. And I don't mean like a bunch of cookie cutter stamped side quests. I don't mean a bunch of, you know, like if you want to make these games feel different and make these worlds feel like they matter, then give players a reason to rub up against them, you know, like this. Oh yeah, let's just like think about how many open world games you've played, and it's mostly like GTA style driving, modern era open world that does this. But like, how many games have you played just generally over the course of your gaming history where you spent your entire time when you weren't in a mission, staring at the mini-map and just going, okay, left turn up here. And then I got to go here. And then I got to do this. And not like in the world. I will grant you that, like, increasingly, when I am out driving a car, I am interested in what's on the mini-map. So, you know, GPS and stuff is,
but you are the Arisen.
it's a real thing, but...
Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best...
Dude just fucking hauls ass, takes off running. He's like, hey, I gotta tell you something. All right, peace. I'm in the middle of some stuff here, dude, so if you're gonna tell me some shit...
Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword.
I love some nice regalia. Me and Dirt Nasty.
'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place. And I must beg you, generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it. Though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, indeed. When the time comes for you to and I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well
love
glad
this
to see
sword.
restored to its form. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure.
Okay. Thanks for the sword there, bud.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Oh, me? What, nah, man, I'm cool.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
Oi! You can't come in here. I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I wish I could creeble on walls a little bit. I mean, you know, maybe not this one, but like a little bit more climbing might be neat.
I've no knowledge of the trade myself, but
Hey, how about some advice on how to get... Oh, can I, Oh.
Is auto miss hereabouts is a blessing.
Ah, some nice withered branches. I gotta stop picking stuff up and start getting into this place. I mean, it's not, you know, the sky's getting a little bright, but it's not, it's still nighttime, right? This is still...
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Must hold out till someone comes to read it.
I wish the minister would be more
Yeah.
careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
That's a big room. Let's look at the map here. Is this... So I'm guessing that means it is on the second floor, and I am on the second floor. I mean, it's not going to be... Huh. Well, let's try and... Okay, perhaps it is up here. Is there... Did the quest thing say anything about what floor this fucking thing is on? No. Nope. Just search the minister's chambers. Okay. Well, we're somewhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits...
My lord.
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now,
shit.
If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you.
No, I'm just some dude.
Seize the
Oh,
intruder.
shit. What's up, man? Do I have to just... Alright, well, I didn't really think it would be cool to, like, just murder a dude, but... Oh, right, I can just be fucking invincible, huh? Wait, can I not activate that? What? Here, let me try to... This is really tight quarters, you know? Now what's up? Oh, you're not dead. For some reason, I thought that dude was dead. That took a long time. Okay. No. It did say that this was his quarters, right? This is... Like, nothing in here has a glow to it. Oh. Well, here. This will be an even better place to put a dead body. Yep. Hmm. I really want to revive this guy and run away. Whoa. No!
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace... What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Oh boy. That seems like it was kind of destined to happen, I guess. Hi. Oh, some dried spud. Very nice. Hi. I'm just an outside person hanging out outside. No trouble. Yeah, last time I was running around doing crazy shit, I did dress up as a guard. And then I sold all that stuff because it was too heavy. So...
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Yeah, why don't you say it to everybody? Yell about it from the rooftops while you're at it. I guess the sun's coming up. I wonder if our dude's going to still be there, or if we're going to have to sit on that bench.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Yeah, I read it already.
Let's have a look then.
You guys read it. Have a good time. Okay, still here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood, I fear such a partnership would only, at any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have...
I've been meaning to go back to Melv anyway.
Can we begin to thwart it? And ere it slips my mind, pray.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Shall we see how Har Village fares of late, Master?
Yeah.
Follow me. I'll lead the way.
But let's, oh,
Guide
no.
is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Let's, go rest before we...
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to...
Should I just, like, combine everything into Some hot robrunts. I mean, let's make some stuff that we, haven't seen before. Well, if we got question marks on the recipe list, or if we got question marks on the list here, might as well make stuff, right? I guess we've done all that, huh? Explosive arrows. Gets rid of all the water on our skin, huh? All right. Why not?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
I love just having a little bit of vim.
Ready to forge on?
Not so much vigor, but if I can just get a little vim, get the day going. Oh, how do I get out of town? I forget. It's kind of the downside of some of this stuff, right? I mean, where's Melvin? Okay, here. Well, that's Harv. Find out what's going on. That's a good... Why do I not have a quest to go to Melv? Oh, there. No. It just assigned me to this one, which that's fine. We can go do that. Let's go do that. Am I headed the right way? Yeah.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Yeah, if you're a
Fewer
fucking
monsters have been
nerd.
found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
You and your Vim. Enough with the Vim. Talk to me about Emacs next. Yeah, take that.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
At this point, I'm just like seeing spots on the map that I haven't filled in, and I'm like, ooh, what if I filled in some spots on the map? But I just stand here and swing these until you're done. Yeah, yeah. I love the initiative of fuck it. What if I threw a rock at this? You're right. What if I threw a rock at this dude? Oh, hang on. That's the wrong. I'm just gonna do doing squats over here. Oh, check that shit out. Well. All right, let's get that back on track. Oh, here we go. Here's some.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such a
Ow.
after only half a day of service.
Busting up your stuff too. Formless Feint is cool. It's too much. Oh, Oh, hi.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labor.
You gonna activate in any way, shape, or form? Or, okay. All right, you seem like you might. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, we gotta back off and turn this off. Yeah, it's very good. I mean, it makes me. Oh, hey, you're what the? Oh, you're okay. Like, what the hell? You're running over me. You guys having fun over there? I found some grapes. Oh, you're burning the guy. Okay, that's cool. I found some. Hey guys, I found some grapes.
Focus. A moment of decision is still up to you.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
But fast action, and our quarry shall fall.
If you really wanted to break this game in a cheat engine-like way, I feel like having Formless Feint and infinite stamina would be a really weird way to play this game.
One case we would do better not to enrage. Suffice to say, it would be beyond our power to contend with it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering? What has stricken you with
Oh, I was just trying to creeble, and now I'm unconscious. Shake it off. How come no one told me there's a treasure chest over here? You guys are fucking slacking. All right, let's go back here where the roads are already filled in because that's... Oh, hey, what's up?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Come here, you fuckface.
Most impressive, Master.
That's what Scorpion says, right?
Victory shall be ours.
On my way.
All this fuss over a moment's incaution. Can't happen again.
Enemy lock on and some of your weapon targeting and stuff could maybe be a little bit better. You do kind of find yourself like swinging in the wrong direction and some other stuff like that from time to time. Not that big of a deal, but it does happen. Okay. What were we doing? We're trying to get to this town. Oh, what?
You've forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Asshole. Thank you.
Over here.
Yeah. Cut him up. Cut him up real good. Oh. Yeah. Little forearm bump there. Ooh. Bugs. Bugs help me carry more, making them the coolest item in the entire game.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
No. I mean, that's cool, but, you know, no.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle
Uh-huh.
by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I
Oh,
shan't
yeah.
allow any further harm to come to you. Not bad.
Follow my example.
I love the, like, especially with having my main pawn as this guy that shoots all this fire.
That was...
Yeah, that's right.
I did not know I could feel so alive.
Bring it in, Fusek. It's just like picking a guy up and then holding him while your pawn fucking burns him. Is pretty fun. Oh. Oh. Music's still going, so something bad is still somewhere. No, is there? Okay. Cross this bridge before it gets broken. See, I wish I could creeble up here.
We might find a use for it.
And I'm sure I could try to... Yeah, I guess it wouldn't... Nah. Huh. There we go. Yes, you can break the bridge. They get repaired over time. But you can break the bridges.
No harm in fixing for you.
Oh, I ran up here, and that's why I have no stamina. I was like, what the hell? Hang on.
This calls for purity.
Man, if you had a pawn that was really good about just like hooking you up with stamina whenever you were low on it, you could really just sit here and slam this button for a really long time, huh?
We must rally. Panic will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Not really getting that much damage in. This is maybe a bad fight. Oh, jeez. This is fine.
Hard enough. We might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and our quarry shall fall.
Oh, yeah. This would be a nice camping place. Let me just dig these blades in here real deep for a minute here. I want my blade to drink deep. Oh, I don't have my shit turned on. Let's turn my shit on. If you're gonna stand up and actually fight, then I need to turn my shit on. You understand. Fuck you. Yeah. You coming back? Damn it. Oh. Oh well. That was still pretty fun. Ha ha! Suck it. Stupid ass.
Broken as it seems. Then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Fucking nerds.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Me and Zangief over here laughing at y'all. Go back to your master. Go back to your arisen and like, oh, I was on a, I suppose, poor timing with yesterday's tragedy.
Harmony betwixt us.
And for that, I apologize. But fuck those pawns.
We are doomed to defeat.
The ogre is fixated utterly on you. Hold its focus as long as you can. I'll handle the rest. Our foe stumbles. Just one more push will bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our glory shall fall.
Let me stick this in your ear, and you tell me what you think about it. Formless Feint is too much, man. It is too good. Like, it's fun. It's fun because, like, you know, for now it's really fun. Because I'm able to just, like, laugh and carve these fuckers up. But it seems like the sort of thing that, you know, maybe becomes a dominating tactic.
There is no better time to strike.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Oh, I was trying to creeble. You're too busy killing him. Fair enough. Hey, what's up down there? You just lizarding around? Cool.
Frey, follow me.
You guys got that one. It's fine. Oh, yeah. I guess if you're using Formless, then that whole explosion thing.
There's no one
Huh?
standing who might say otherwise.
Ooh, ooh,
No doubt,
ooh.
this triumph will spur us into the next.
Hey, you guys. Let's Oh! Yeah, that's right. Lot of dots. Lot of dots. That's okay. I'm, you know, basically invincible, right? I mean, it's gonna just get away, though, right? I mean, it'll eventually, like, unless I can creeble at the right time, get on there and keep it from getting away. Okay, I gotta get out of here because I'm out of fucking stamina. Oh yeah, that's yeah. You just did a number on my this. Hey, what's up? Yeah, no, that's I should have dodged that. I was not expecting that attack to look like that, and that's my bad. So can I just do this? And no, I guess not, huh? This is gonna be bad. Oh. Okay. You're telling me to be careful? That's right, 2 for 1, baby. All right, you guys just tank that damage while I get my stamina back, and then I'll be in here to... Okay. Okay. This is fine. You coming to help, or are you some kind of weird zombie thing? Okay, well, you're dead either way. All right, hang on. Let me help this asshole. Oh, jeez. You're the one I care about, Zangief.
Ice attacks will soon see this foe fell.
Yep, that's right. Ice attacks will soon... Oh, jeez. Get out of this fire. Ooh, let me just step in there and get a little something. That's okay. If I'm here for the next 3 hours, we'll eventually win, right? Oh, this is bad. I should probably try to just revive everybody and get the fuck out of here, huh? Is that even an option? Because they don't... Oh, yeah. Fair enough. All right. Probably not a fight that I'm going to win. But it's fun to try. It's fun to try because you could envision a scenario where that works out. If you were very careful and obviously with the ability I have being what it is. No. Hey, just
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Oh, you're coming over here, huh? All right. Let's just go. You guys gonna come with me? I'm gonna keep pushing this to me button. And we're gonna kite this dragon into town.
Wait a moment.
And look at this motherfucker. This is a cool game. Is this game more approachable than the first or about the same? That's a good question.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, if you can believe it.
I think there are some things about it that are a little friendlier, but they don't.
As well. Oh, why must...
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to...
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke...
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger.
Fuck you.
Did it once afore, eh?
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray.
All right, cat boy.
More Saurians.
It'd be funny if this is just a quest that is constantly active through the entire game. I'm just like, hey, come back in a couple of days and see how the town's doing. And it's like, just more fucking Saurians. This is the first time I've come back to the village since clearing it out the first time. I hope that is the joke. That it's just like, this town is going to be under siege by these lizards for the entire game, and you can come back every 3 days for another fucking fight. If you're looking to catch a fade, come on out here.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Wait, where are you? Okay, return to Fiorian. Somewhere in here. Is that the cat boy or is that the... Okay.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now.
That's 18 times. It'd be great if it was just this exact quest But the only thing that changes is him saying, "That's 19 times you've
Your
come to our
loyal
rescue
friends
now."
of our village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot.
Here he is!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no.
That's
need
hella
to-
racist.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Oh.
Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
Fair!
Fair.
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be alright.
Yeah, well, you know. Well, so I don't have a... Is it just a time thing? But it would seem that I do not have a main quest. Oh. There's this sword thing. I need to find the books. This bow thing is whatever. I could find whoever that. I could go back to town and run around to see if I can find this. I guess maybe it's back to town to figure this thing out.
Doctor hoped for a bigger haul today.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Yeah, that's why I haven't done that quest, because I don't want to change vocations.
Don't presume I'm not busy.
What's become of my fur?
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Solve your racism problem. Only it was this easy in the real world.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Wait a minute.
Don't bring trouble to my door.
Ah, vital NPCs. What a bunch of garbage. It's fucking. He's fucking racists, man. What are you gonna do? Stop using Twitter, I guess.
Tis high time I made for home.
Okay. Well. This is way out in the middle of nowhere. I could try to find the staff I need. But is that just something I find on a dude? Can I just buy one of these at this point?
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
You have to find the first one? Okay.
How might I be of service?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just here for these withered branches. Nice story you got here. All right, doesn't seem like there's anything
Always a pleasure.
of too much value here.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Yeah. Okay, I guess back to town, because that's where our next stuff is here. Ran all the way out here for this.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but...
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I don't care, man.
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
What level is this, fused Zek of
I know
ours?
precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Here, have a fish.
All told, I'm rather satisfied
It will
with
be
my...
an honor to serve by your side.
A level 19 bow. Level 12. I guess I could... This is no fun. Wait, can I not, like, just say, hey, come on? I still gotta look around and find you?
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Have a nice rotten beast steak. Thumbs
Should we
up.
have further need of a marksman? My
If we
bow
share
is-
our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills.
That's a great sentence. Thank you. It means a lot.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. It is said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them.
Yeah?
As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Oh, yeah?
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
You seem to know a lot about it. Okay. Let's we'll set this one because that'll at least direct us back to town. I heard that one of the things you can use to determine if a plague has the plague is red eyes, which is going to be a real bummer as someone who is not very good at seeing the color red. But maybe it's a very distinctive glow. Maybe it's very obvious.
'Tis broken, and repairing it is beyond our means.
Damn.
We've no choice.
Who could have done
the
that?
longer way around.
What nefarious bandit could have broken this bridge? We're going to get to the bottom of this bridge problem, don't you worry. I'm going to figure out who did this. We're looking for the real killers.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace with days upon it.
Yeah, I feel the peace too. Fuck. Urgh. It's a nice looking game. You know, hopefully they get the performance where it kind of needs to be. You know, that's obviously like the missing piece right now, but I do really appreciate the way the game looks overall. Oh, yeah? I don't think my spear is going to work on friggin' ghosts or whatever.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I quite agree.
Oh, I love the idea of covering a pawn's eyes and then giving them like a really juicy pawn quest so that people fucking take them in. That's a really evil. That's good. The plague thing sounds like I don't know, like a variant on the idea of the whole MGS5 thing where your guys, the Wolbachia, whatever the fuck, you know, if they speak English, they're gonna all die or whatever it is. Which was really neat.
Now this is a bridge one can cross without fear.
It must be very old. I wonder when it was built.
Also, if you let it loose and everybody in your game dies or everybody in town dies, like, are you just like fucked and can't progress in quests, or is it just? Like I don't like that doesn't sound like the worst thing that could happen. It's just like I don't know. Like it sounds interesting.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
I've no words left for...
Oh, what does this say?
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
But yeah, so I got a notification like when I was walking out of the bar after talking to the captain or whatever. It was like, there's someone chasing you. You should, and I haven't seen anything about it at all since then. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. But yeah, do I need to like go get 1 billion wake stones to save everybody in town if that happens, or is there some kind of different? Anyway, I don't know. It sounds really neat. I don't know, the people that have been like complaining a lot about it. Like I get that it sounds really fucking fucked, but also everything I hear about it go like that sounds amazing.
Will this take long? I ought to be doing.
There was a like guy running around that you must tackle in the first game, if I remember right. And I remember that quest being fucking terrible.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be got. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. I'd be much obliged if you'd sound appealing. Then come.
Oh, okay.
I believe I know whom we must seek. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. We have arrived.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend.
Hi.
So, what say you? Would you care to live here? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
All right. Yeah, we'll live in your house.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Right you are.
Ah. I'm guessing anything I can create is going to just float to the top of the list, huh? Oh, I don't know. I just don't want to have a bunch of shit in my inventory. You know? I'll keep my card on me. You never know. Keep the regalia. That's heavy.
I feel eyes on my back, watching.
They were just talking about having eyes on them. Is there some...
Thankless job, this.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work. Hello.
You!
How are you keeping? Would that someone would spare me. Should I get up to today?
What button do I need to hit when I get close? Do I just grab? There we go. That was way easier than it was in the first game.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This arisen's both
Not quite how the song
and
goes, but
fleet of foot.
sure.
Ah, 'tis obvious, no? Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see.
No, I'll tell you all about one of them. It's the goings. And pooping a lot.
I suppose that job's over, now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to... Aye. You'll have your coin. That... Glad we understand.
Probably should ask who that dude was, but it wouldn't let me ask the other question.
I cannot help but wonder whether it was the right choice.
Yeah, I don't know. Was that the right choice? Who could say?
I know not what to say.
But hey, 5,000. 5,000 for like, I'll have to probably fight somebody in 12 hours. Sure, man. I'm here to fight. So if I can spare him for a bigger mess later, why not? Okay, well, I guess we did that. Alright, we did that. We need to find this whole book thing. I don't know how to do that. So maybe we just got to do other side stuff, and maybe we'll just find some books along the way. And we'll head all the way out here to this sculptor's place. Is there something in town? Are the books here in town? Seems like that would make sense. I'm guessing it's not going to be immediately marked on my map, huh? Look at the picture in the quest. Are there pictures that go with the quests? I didn't even... Oh. No. No, that's where he is. That picture is where... Oh, okay. No, that's where he is. This little tower here is where the guy that is where the jail is.
We all... To put it to good use.
And then you just see these exclamation points on the map that, you know, there's maybe a ladder up there, or who knows what the fuck that my pawns saw that they're like, did you see this shit? I don't really know what to do here, but our time is almost up for today anyway, so will these guys be able to fix the swords?
Fancy a look at my wares? My bed. Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. Looking for a craftsman? I'm a master of my trade.
Okay.
Many thanks. I appreciate. Fancy a look at my wares?
I want you to fix this ceremonial sword that I've got here, but I don't know how to tell you to do that. So I'm assuming you're probably not the guy. But you're the sword guy, so maybe... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Because he's the sword guy.
Where'd you find this ancient thing? I can scarce see the steel for all this rust. But hold a moment. Isn't this a regalia sword? The state of it. Blades like this were near meant for battle, sure, but this one's been ill-treated. Restoring an antique like this will prove nigh impossible, methinks. Although, there is one who might have the skill. A dwarf, Oren Batal, a living legend of the smithing.
So, a legendary blacksmith resides in Batal. It sounds as though he's our best bet for restoring the regalia sword.
That seems like a fun quest. I don't know. Especially because when you enhance equipment...
Have my support.
I've all manner of arms for...
As you see up here, it says it's Vermundian, and so it moderately enhances all attributes of a piece of equipment. And so I assume that means you can take it to different places around the world and then have, you know, maybe the dwarves will enhance one stat more than another or something like that, is I'm guessing how that has to work. Otherwise, they would not say that, and it would not have the icon here in the little... in this little thing over here.
Look. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
So that's a cool. That sounds cool. I don't know. We'll see how that pans out, I guess. Okay, so we found the dude and got him off our back, and we got a quest to go out to somewhere else to find a dwarf. We still got an elf in a cave somewhere, but I don't want to change vocations to be able to shoot a bow because he wants me to train with him, and I don't fucking care, man. We bought the ornate box, and the young man that we helped early on in the game wanted it. I don't know what he wanted. Anyway. It's Dragon's Dogma 2. I really enjoy it. Again, it's, you know, I think you have to approach it with a very specific mindset because it just, it's not very hand-holdy, I guess, is the way of putting that, right? And so it's been interesting seeing people kind of complain about the plague stuff, which sounds like it is like very well signposted in the game. Did we crash? What happened here? Well, I hope that's saved. So yeah, I don't know. Like I think that there are plenty of things to complain about if that's what you're looking to do, and there are certainly, you know, like I can't blame anyone who plays this game and doesn't like it. Like, this is a game that I feel like I, under normal circumstances, would not enjoy, but I really like the way that it puts it down. I really like the way that they have built this thing, and the specific ways in which it does go against tradition when it comes to how it handles your fast travel and how you just kind of navigate the world, and how you kind of can't really heal your health back up to maximum and just stay out in the field forever. Like the ways they pull you back to town to kind of force you into a loop of, hey, come back to town, rest up, do this, do that. And while you're here, you might as well deposit all your materials and do this. And oh, by the way, some of these materials might spoil. Like they just, it's a game of systems, and it's interesting to, you know, like we talk about open world games sometimes as these like clockwork cities, right? And I think over the years, the clockwork city thing has kind of worn out its welcome because of the specific ways in which that genre has hardened over the years, the ways that it is, you know, there are certain immutable things when we think about open world games and You know, whether it's the side missions all over your like just a map full of icons, or, you know, like the things that have become the derogatory ways in which we look at those games, right? But like those things all kind of existed for a reason. Those things came into the genre because players wanted that convenience. And I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but also I think that the popularity of the genre combined with the way that those things became so expected led to a lot of those games just feeling like the same thing, you know? And it's weird because Far Cry is a first-person shooter and Assassin's Creed is not, and GTA is not, you know, like those games are ostensible. But at some point, because of the way a lot of those games work, they just blend into some kind of beige mush as time goes on. In those ways, I don't mean to just kind of be reductive about those games specifically, because I don't mean to say that those games are bad. I think I more mean to say that, like, you know, especially Ubisoft, like, you know, companies made a lot of those games. Some of them are big multiplayer live service things. Some of them are more sectioned off, segmented single player things. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of the same stuff. And Dragon's Dogma has a lot of that same stuff as well. It's not like this is some completely foreign concept where you're just like, what even is this? It's like very identifiable as that type of open world game, but the way that they play around with the way that they don't conform to the standards of the genre, in some weird way, it makes it feel like a throwback. Like in some weird way, it's like one of the most PlayStation 2 games going, you know? And I mean that in a good way. It feels like a game from before all this stuff got figured out. And before all these games got very just like, no, you need to have your waypointing system work like this. You need to have multiple save slots. And, you know, there's some push and pull on that like maybe the game would be better if you had multiple save slots. And I get it. I guess what I'm saying is I don't want to feel like I'm just like apologizing for stuff that probably would make the game better. But at the end of the day, I think that it scratches a very specific itch for me. And it is that kind of throwback thing. It is that sort of like, hey, this is not, this feels like it's out of time. It feels like it from an alternate universe where open world games just kind of coalesced in a different way over the last 20 years. You know, like different lessons got learned and extracted, and they took different things and said, no, we want to have some exploration. No, we want to do this. Yeah, God of War is a great example. Yeah, I mean, and again, I don't want to be like super derisive of that stuff because like people love God of War, and it's not just an open world game per se, but it does have some of those elements, right, of navigating the world. Those last couple, and I just I don't know. I enjoy the combat in Dragon's Dogma. I like that you just run around a corner and like when we had that thing of, hey, we rounded the corner and there's a Cyclops in fucking town. I'm like, what? It's just you know, it's a game that's silly at times because of the systems in play and how video gamey those systems can be. You know, it's the Clockwork City laid bare. You know, it's the oh my god, look at this. Like you see exactly how it works. You're like, oh, okay, this guy's going to run on this path and this is going to happen here and this is how these systems function in this game. And games have gotten better at hiding it over time and all that, but there's, again, it is like this weird throwback vibe of just like before all that stuff got figured out. And I really appreciate that. And I'm really, really enjoying it. But I get why people would want it to conform to more of the genre norms because, you know, like it's kind of the other thing is like there's so many games coming out all the time that like how do you want to spend your time? Do you want to get to the meat of the game? And different people have different takes on what they think the meat of that game is. I'm finding that like rounding a corner and like, oh my God, there's another big enemy here. And I'm not going to lose this fight. I mean, we've lost the dragon, obviously, but like, you know, you find another Cyclops, you're just like, whatever, I'm going to murder this Cyclops. But just having that sort of experience of just like, I was not expecting this to happen. I was out on an adventure. I was trying to return from my adventure. I was in bad shape and I stumbled into a bad situation and I had to struggle my way out of it. Like, I think that, to me, that's been the meat of this game. The quests and the writing and all that stuff, it's fine. It's whatever. It's like, hey man, have you seen a fantasy thing ever? A false king? Yeah, all right, sure. It's fine. It's good. But that's not what's drawing me in here. And I think other people will want to, you know, if they're looking at it the way that they look at a lot of other games, they're going to go like, well, I want to get to the big story quest and the big cutscene, and I want to see this and I want to see that, and I want to, you know. And I think if you're approaching this game in that way, then yeah, all of that stuff is going to seem like unnecessary friction that is keeping you from what you think that game should be. But this is super not that game. And so I think it's totally normal and natural for people to, and this is how I felt about the first game the first time I played it, right? I was, you know, not very patient with that stuff, playing Dragon's Dogma 1 when it first came out. And so as much as I liked the idea of crawling around on enemies and doing weird shit and how crazy it looked, I just couldn't get into it. You know, I had a really hard time with it. And so going back to Dragon's Dogma 1 last year, or I guess the year before at this point, geez, was the first time that I played it and enjoyed it. And that set me up to enjoy this. And I'm happy to have kind of gotten over that hump back then so that I can kind of dive right into this and really enjoy it. You know, it's fantastic. It has a lot of issues, you know, performance being the primary one there, obviously, but like, I really enjoy it. Will I finish it? I don't even know. You know, like I'm going to play it until it feels like I should stop playing it. And if that's me finishing the game, great. If it's because I got sucked into something else, which happens a lot, like some other game comes along and I'm like, oh, I'm going to play this instead. That happens too. That's okay. But right now I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying it in kind of short spurts. It's not a game. I don't necessarily, I've not had like super long sessions with it. It's been stuff like this, like, well, 3 hours or 2 hours, you know, just like, I'm going to mess with it for a little bit and then stop. Like, I've not had like I'm going to stay up all night and play it for, you know, like I've not had that sort of draw with it. And I think that's helping me to enjoy it more. Cause I think if you just kind of grind against it for too many hours at a time, I think, you know, it starts to wear out its welcome a little bit, but, I don't know. It's a game with plenty of caveats, but I also think it's awesome. And that can be kind of a weird, you know, that's a weird push and pull, especially for people who are used to just like, well, if a game gets reviews that are this high, then clearly it's going to be for everybody. And you know, we're past that as a people, I think. You know, it's not really a thing anymore. But I think some people still look for that kind of consensus sort of review thing to mean a certain thing, and then they get the game and they're like, I don't understand what this is. Yeah, like Horizon, yeah, this coming out pretty much the same day as Horizon Forbidden West is like funny in some ways, because I think that game does a lot of the stuff that we're talking about in terms of just like, it's honed to a fine edge. It's time tested. They've followed the formula. They have made a modern, advanced version of that open world game, and it tells a story, you know, and it has these amazing cutscenes, and it looks great and all this stuff, and you know, but it's kind of, you know, I don't know. I liked the first one of those. Second one's fine, but I don't feel a draw. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I'll be back on Friday to rank some 8-bit Nintendo games. Head over to the Patreon if you're so inclined. Patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.